What's going on, everybody? The Original Mako back with some more Vampire Survivors content, and as was expected, the ginormous update has dropped with a couple of brand new features, such as Arcanas, which is what we're going to be talking about today. But before we get into that, be sure you check the links down below. As always, I could be streaming right now as you're watching this, so hop on over, see what we're doing on Twitch. We have a ton of fun over there, and a lot of really cool people to interact with and talk to, so come check us out. We're having a lot of fun, and you would probably enjoy it. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. So much content coming to you on this game, on other fun roguelikes, on other fun games in general, like Gundam Evolution we just posted a video on, which was super, super cool. So lots of stuff for you guys to check out. Never going to be lacking content, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and get us closer to 3,000 subs. We're on our way there and working hard for it. So the thing we're going to be talking about today, Arcanas in Vampire Survivors, the brand new thing that just came out. First and foremost, we're going to be talking about how to unlock Arcanas and what exactly they are, what they do, and how they work. So the randomazo here is a new achievement that you have to get, and in order to find it, it's extremely simple. You go to Gallo Tower, not Cavallo. Cavallo's a character. Gallo Tower, which is the fourth map, and you'll see it on your map. It's straight up to the top. You have to run kind of far-ish, and I would recommend not going until you have your build pretty set, because there are some pretty crazy witches up there that will shoot projectiles and slow you down a lot. So make sure it's not like you can just sprint over there and grab it right away. You have to kill these witches, and it can be kind of frustrating if you don't have a build going. So make sure you have your build going, and then go to the top of Gallo Tower. You'll see it on your map. Just keep running up. Not super far, but you have to run a good distance. But after you unlock those, or after you unlock Arcanas, then you will have the ability to unlock all of the different Arcanas, which you can see right here. So the one that's unlocked by default is the Sarabande Band of Healing. And then to unlock all the other ones, you have to reach level 99 with different characters. That's it. That's all you got to do is hit level 99. As soon as you hit 99, you can dip out of the run, and you'll have the new Arcana unlocked and be able to use it in runs in the future. So what are these different Arcanas? Well, I'm glad you asked. Whoops. Sorry. I'm glad you asked. Let's take a look at them. So we'll start with the Sarabande of Healing and then just go left to right after that. So the one you are unlocked by default is Healing is Doubled. Recovering health damages nearby enemies for the same amount. So all of your healing is doubled. Passive healing, chicken healing, Pomarola, which is, I guess, technically passive healing, but all of it would be doubled. Whip, if the whip is absorbing HP, doubled, boom, bang, and every time you heal, which includes passive healing, by the way, like the health per second thing, every single time you'll deal damage in a almost, I'm trying to figure out, maybe I'll be able to show you guys in a run, but it's a little AoE around you, the size of probably garlic at level 5 or 6-ish, around there somewhere. Which, obviously, if you're healing for 0.2 per second, you're only doing 0.4 damage per second to other enemies, but that's just a bunch of extra damage, which is really, really nice and convenient. But the other Arcanas. Awake. This is the one that you get for reaching level 99 with Croce. You get plus 3 revivals. Consuming a revival gives you plus 10% max health, plus 1 armor, and plus 5% might, area, duration, and projectile speed. So not only do you get an ass load of revivals, but every time you have to use one, you get a pretty solid buff to just about everything, which is super nice. Chaos in the Dark Night. This is the one by getting Arca. No, this is the one unlocked by getting Giovanna. Yes, the new character. By getting the new character to level 99, you will unlock the Chaos in the Dark Night, which is overall projectile speed continuously changes between minus 50% and plus 200% over 10 seconds. Really, really fun one. This one is super fun because especially if you're playing on the new character, which gives you an insane amount of projectile speed, whenever this plus 200% comes around, your projectiles are flying around the map. Like at like the speed of sound, speed of light, maybe even sometimes. And it's really cool and exciting. Obviously, the minus 50% kind of sucks, but your projectile speed is continuously changing over 10 seconds, fluctuating between these two numbers. And overall, you get a positive benefit from having this Arcana. Next up, we have Slash, which is the one you get by getting Llama, the curse character, to level 99. It enables critical hits for all listed weapons and doubles overall crit damage. The weapons you can't see here, but the weapons are unupgraded knife, unupgraded axe, and Heaven's Sword, which Heaven's Sword could already crit anyways, but now all of your crit damage gets doubled. So your knives can now crit and do double damage. Your axes can now crit and do double damage. Heaven's Sword, upgraded axes, and upgraded knives can all crit and do double damage. Listen to me when I tell you this. I used this on a run, and I had Heaven's Sword and axes, upgraded axes. The damage output is unbelievable. They do a literal insane amount of damage with Slash, and so far this has been one of my favorites, if not my favorite to use. Next up, we have the Lost and Found painting, which is by getting Papaya to level 99. Very similar to the Chaos in the Dark Knight, except for this is duration. Will continuously fluctuate between minus 50% and plus 200%. Once again, a good thing to have. You'll get a positive benefit out of it overall. Really cool, really exciting. You love to see it. And the last one, Heart of Fire, which I have not had a chance to experiment with, but cannot wait to experiment with, is listed weapon projectiles explode on impact, and the light sources will also explode. The character will also explode when damaged. So you get a lot of explosion damage, and boy, I love explosions. The listed weapon projectiles are the Fire Wand and the upgraded Fire Wand. That's it. But light sources also explode, which means in the Mad Forest, torches will explode. I don't know about the candlesticks in the library or Gallow Tower. I don't know. I haven't tested it yet, but the picture only shows the torches from the Mad Forest, so I'm not positive. So that's all of the different Arcanas that you can unlock right now. More are going to be added in the future, which is super exciting as well. But now that we've talked about all of them, let's explain how exactly they are used, what they are, and how they affect your run. So let's go ahead and go new character, sure. Let's go to the Mad Forest, start, and wow, right off the rip, we are presented with a choice. The first time you pick an Arcana, you can have 3 of them in your run. The first time you pick one, you get to choose any of them that you have unlocked. As you can see, it looks like there's plans for 6, 7, 8, 16, 24 Arcanas, potentially, in the game, which is exciting. And you'll be able to pick any of those off the rip. So as you can see here, the Heart of Fire, it shows Slash, it shows the whip. The whip as well. I forgot about the whip. The whip can also crit. Which is pretty solid. But yeah, all of this stuff, it shows little pictures of what is, what it is, what it does, what have you. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the Chaos in the Dark Knight, if we can find a projectile weapon. But you get to pick one out of all of them. All of them show up and you get to pick. So where do you get your other Arcanas from? As you can see on the right, or can't see because I am currently covering it, there are 3 slots for different Arcanas. So how do you get the other 2? Where are they going to come from? Well, glad you asked, because I am going to explain it to you. Throughout the game, there will be 2 chests that drop that are guaranteed, as far as I'm aware, guaranteed to give you these Arcanas as a drop. The chests happen with the bosses at 10 minutes and 20 minutes. So at 10 minutes and 20 minutes, you will be able to pick a new Arcana for yourself. Look at how far that axe just threw, by the way, with our projectile speed Arcana. But you'll be able to pick. Rune Tracer will also be a good example. Watch the Rune Tracer. So it's super slow, but it'll gradually start to get faster, and soon it'll be zooming. But look at how fast it's going. The difference is when it comes to the Arcanas in the boss chests, two big things to note. One, you only get to choose from 4 other Arcanas. You don't get the whole selection again. 4 will pop up, and you can choose one of those 4. Now, I'll hopefully be able to show you an example of this. Maybe I'll do it for this run, and I'll just let it play out in a second and do a quick cut. But regardless, you get 4, and you get to pick from said 4. Now, this isn't a big issue now because there's only 6 total. So more often than not, you're going to see the one you want. But in the future, when there's 24 Arcanas, you know, you're not just going to be able to have a full-on free-for-all on which ones you want to pick and which ones you don't want to pick. You only get to choose 4. The other thing this means, and this is the big thing for me, I'm kind of frustrated by this, actually. The chests at 10 minutes and 20 minutes will no longer give you legendary upgrades on your weapons. That has been replaced by giving you a Arcana. So even if you meet all the requirements, the 10-minute chest and the 20-minute chest will no longer give you legendary upgrades. The 10-minute one is super frustrating because obviously that's the first time you can actually get a legendary upgrade. And not being able to get one, not great. Not the most exciting thing in the world. So it is definitely very frustrating. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut to the 10-minute mark when I get the chest so I can kind of show you guys what it looks like, how it works, and whatnot. So I'm going to cut real quick, and then I'll show you guys, and we'll be able to wrap up the video there. All right, so welcome back. Here we are. The 10-minute chest is right in front of me. And just to prove the priorities that the chest takes, we have the axe at max level, and we have the candelabra, which means it is ready for an upgrade, legendary upgrade. But we go grab the chest, we look, yeah, so very interesting. Interesting. Oh, wait. Did I mix up my 2 chests? Or did this one just drop? Okay. So this is what it looks like. Wow! I was definitely not wrong about this. I thought it was a guaranteed thing. Apparently it's not. Yeah, so I think most of the time it's supposed to happen. I can double check here because it does say, right, well, not there, it doesn't. It says here. Oh, they've changed it. It got updated. I got baited. This is not my fault. I got baited. Okay. Okay. So, I got it. Most treasure chests containing Arcanas are carried at bosses spawning at minute 11 and minute 21. See, it reverted. Oh, yeah. Yeah, listen, I'm not crazy. I promise this is real. Look. The update that happened was reverted treasure chests at 10 and 20 minutes and added chests with Arcanas at 11 and 21 instead of 10 and 20. So I just had my numbers backwards from earlier when I was actually playing. So the chests at 11 and 21 minutes will be the ones that drop the Arcanas for you. And once again, as you can see here, you get a choice of 4 that you get to pick from instead of, you know, all 5 or instead of all of them, which isn't a huge deal now, but in the future it will be. So regardless, that's about it for Arcanas. I'm glad I could, look like a fool in front of you guys. I was extremely confused for a second, but we figured it out together, and that's what matters. Look at the 200% speed on the Bibles. God, it's kind of crazy. Hold on, let's just wait for it one more time before we end this. Yeah, we got the slow projectile speed now, and starting to slowly pick up a little bit with the projectile speed. Good, good, good. And then look at how fast they're schmoving. My word, look at them go. Along with the rune tracers and everything else, but it is super fun, and they've been a lot of fun to mess around with. So hopefully you guys enjoy the Arcanas. Let me know what you think of the whole new game mechanic down below, as always. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day. Love each and every one of your faces, and I will catch you all in the next video.